व्यजा शयत इंदिरा शाश्वतहि दैत्यदेश्यताम् एक मिनट दीक्षुतावकाश त्वयि धृतासुवस् त्वां विचिन्वते। Amen. The gopis say, O most beloved, because of your birth in this land of Braja, the entire area has become more glorious than Vaikuntha and other planets. It is for this reason that Lakshmi, the goddess of beauty and wealth, eternally decorates it with her presence. O beloved, in this blissful land of Braja, it is only we gopi who are not happy. We maintain our lives solely for your sake. Being extremely anguished in separation from you, and you are wandering from forest to forest in search of you. Therefore, please appear before us now. Bhav Prakashit Riddhi, the commentary that illuminates the mood. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur begin his commentary on Gopi Gita by offering prayers unto the lotus feet of Srila Sanatana Goswami, Sharidhar Swami, and all the self-realized acharyas in our disciplic succession, from whom he has received this transcendental mood. He also prays to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Sri Krishna himself, covered by the mood and luster of Srimati Radhika. Sri Chaitanya Thakur states that one cannot know the confidential sentiment of Gita, Gopi Gita without receiving the mercy of the gopis. He therefore prayed to Srila Rupa Goswami, Srila Jiva Goswami, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Srila Narottam Das Thakur, and all other acharyas. First in their form as a sadhaka, and then in the siddha form, their perfected form as a gopi. In Madhurya Kadambini and Raghavartma Chandrika, he has explained that we should gradually approach a level of bhakti whereby we may practice bhakti in both our sadhak roop and siddha roop. बहुत ही अमेजिंग पॉइंट है ये। रागानुगा भक्ति जो सिद्ध रूप है उसके बारे में जो एक्सप्लेनेशन है नीचे नोट में है। On this path of Raganuga Bhakti, the sadhak begin enchanted by intense loving sentiments for Shri Krishna in the mood of any of Krishna's beloved associate of birth, serves him in two ways. In the sadhaka roop, the present, physical body, and he follows the sadhana executed by the Raganuga Bhaktas, our Goswamis and Gaudiyacharyas. In the Siddha roop, in eternally perfected spiritual body suitable for directly carrying out one's longed for service to Sri Krishna. He emulates the mood of Krishna's dearmost Ragatmika associate like Lalita Vishakha, Rupa Manjari, Rati Manjari, and so on. It's written in Raghavartma Chandrika. So Raghavartma Chandrika will be the next book we'll be reading together. तो यहाँ पे बहुत सिंपल एग्जांपल दिया गया है, बहुत समझने की बात है कि व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस, हाउ कैन वी डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन साधक सिद्ध रूपा और सिद्ध रूपा। जैसे कि कलावती माता जी एक तरीके से शी इज अ वैष्णवी, हाँ, शी इज practicing Krishna consciousness nicely, serving her deities nicely, chanting her rounds nicely. Then she has to play like a daughter to her mother, serving her mother nicely, giving her medicine, taking care of her health. Then she is acting like a mother to her children. She is being strict sometimes, she is being polite sometimes, she is being very merciful to them sometimes. फिर then she is the principal of the school, जिसे सारे बच्चे डरते हैं, सारा ब्रह्मांड कांपता है. Then she is a very horrible woman when she is acting like a principal in the school. तो अब देख सकते हैं कलावती माता जी इन डिफरेंट डिफरेंट स्वरूप, एग्जिबिटिंग डिफरेंट डिफरेंट भाव एंड डिफरेंट डिफरेंट एक्शंस, राइट. उसी तरीके से जब मैं कभी कभी कलावती माता जी के पास जाता हूँ, अगर मैं उनका बॉस बन के जाऊंगा तो आई स्कोल्ड हर. मोस्टली आई एम आल्सो स्केयर्ड ऑफ हर. कभी कभी मैं भी हाथ जोड़ के जाता हूँ उनके पास, माता जी ऐसे कर लो, ऐसे कर लो, ऐसे कर लो. देन एक्टिंग लाइक हर सन. समटाइम माता जी और मैं बैठ के जो जोकिंग अराउंड, वी आर मोर लाइक अ फ्रेंड, Sagittarius friends, right? Falling in the category of Sagittarius. तो उसी तरीके से एक साधक जब कभी भी किसी आचार्य गण को याद करता है या आचार्य गण की सेवा करता है, या आचार्य गण को कभी भी अगर वो अगर परफेक्ट तरीका में जानना है कि हाउ टू अप्रोच द आचार्य फॉर देयर मर्सी, तो वी हैव टू गो इन बोथ द वेज, एज अ साधक एज वेल एज अ सिद्ध रूप, सिद्ध सिद्ध स्वरूप. मतलब जैसे कि अगर ऐसे ही होता तो मतलब इसमें हम देख सकते हैं कि जैसे ओहे वैष्णव ठाकुर दयार सागर ये दासी करुणा करी, तो किस तरीके से रूप गोस्वामी के लिए, सनातन गोस्वामी के लिए, हाँ, नरोत्तम ठाकुर लिख रहे हैं, दियो पद छाया शोधो हे हमारे, तुम्हारे चरण धरी, है ना. तो वो कर रहे, और उससे दूसरी तरफ वही सेम रूप गोस्वामी को, श्री रूप मंजरी पदा से मोरा संपदा, से मोरा भजन पूजन, से मोरा भजन पूजन. अब लाइक कंप्लीटली द मूड गॉट चेंज, एवरीथिंग गॉट चेंज कंप्लीटली. उनका भाव बदल गया, उनका मूड बदल गया, और वो रूप गोस्वामी को नहीं, रूप मंजरी से बात कर रहे हैं. और फिर वो रूप मंजरी को भी किस जैसे कि देख रहे हैं, से मोरा प्राण धन, सेई मोरा भरण, सेई मोरा वेदेर धर म, सेई मंत्र सेई जप. तो हर तरीके से बोल रहे हैं, वो हर तरीके से क्या बोल रहे हैं कि मेरा मंत्र जप जो है वो भी रूप गोस्वामी है, मेरा जो आभरण है, वैष्णव आभरण जो है वो भी रूप गोस्वामी, रूप मंजरी है, वो मेरे प्राण धन है ना. अनुकूल हवे विधि से पदे होई वे सिद्धि. उसी दिन मेरा जो है मेरा जीवन सफल होगा जिस दिन मेरे को इनके प्रति प्रेम उत्पन्न होगा. ठीक है ना. अनुकूल हवे से पदे होई वे सिद्धि, क्योंकि उनके चरणों में मेरी सिद्धि प्राप्त होगी. तो साधक रूप और सिद्ध रूप जो है, ये दो ऐसी चीजें हैं जो बहुत ही गुह्यम है. एक दो तारों को मिला दिया जाए और उन तारों पे रबड़ चढ़ी हुई है, तो उस तार में कभी भी करंट पास नहीं होगा. लेकिन जब हम तार को छीलते हैं, तो छीलने के बाद जो कनेक्ट होती है, जो अंदर की जो कॉपर वायर्स होती हैं, दे पास ऑन द करंट फ्रॉम वन तार, वन वायर टू अनदर वन, राइट. देन इट्स गेटिंग कनेक्टेड. The same way, if you really want to connect with the acharyas, you don't have to only approach them in the sadhak swarup. You have to approach them in the siddha swarup also. My Guru Maharaj is a very good kirtaniya. My Guru Maharaj is a very good, speaker. He gives such a beautiful tattva siddhant katha. My Guru Maharaj gives such a beautiful rang margi katha. My Guru Maharaj gives such an amazing, uh, you know, He is a very good manager. He manages so many things, at the same time. तो ये सब चीजें जब हम सोचते हैं अपने गुरु के बारे में, these things are very external. वो एक्सटर्नल के चक्कर में क्या होता है, वी कुडंट कनेक्ट विद द गुरु, एंड मैक्सिमम हमारी जो रीच होती है वो भगवान के हमारे गुरु वर्ग के आचार्य स्वरूप और ज्यादा से ज्यादा गौर लीला के अंदर हम जा पाते हैं। लेकिन गौर लीला का जो मेन मकसद है वो कृष्ण लीला की प्राप्ति है, कृष्ण लीला में एंट्री की प्राप्ति है, वो हम नहीं पा पाते। क्यों नहीं पा पाते? सिंपल रीजन यही है कि साधक रूप को तो हम लोग देख रहे हैं लेकिन सिद्ध रूप को नहीं देख रहे। ये दोनों के दोनों रूप जो है हमारे लिए बहुत जरूरी है। और हमें कभी भी ऐसा जब भी कभी प्रे करें तो हमें खाली रूप गोस्वामी की, सनातन गोस्वामी नहीं, ओ रूप लावण्य राशि आमी यहाँ पढ़ी थे खासी, हास्य परिहास्य संभाषण। हमें रूप और लावण्य राशि यानी कि दोनों के दोनों मंजरी स्वरूपों को याद करना पड़ेगा। He prays for the remnants of these acharyas who are the very gopis who joined the rasa dance. In other words, he humbly prays for their sublime mood to enter his heart. In truth, his heart is very imbued with their mood, and therefore he is able to reveal the wonder of the verse of gopis in an astonishing way. Following his auspicious invocation, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakurpad begins his explanation of Gopi Gita. The autumn Rasa Leela called Sharadiya Rasa is described in Srimad Bhagavatam. It transpired in Vrindavan's Vamshivat, a vast forest where millions of gopis gathered to dance with Sri Krishna. At that time, Vamshivat looked completely different from the way it does now, for the branches of the massive banyan tree under which Krishna played his flute spanned a vast area. कहते कि इतना बड़ा वंशीवट था कि कभी कभी भगवान भागते 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 उसकी ब्रांचेस से भागते भागते ही जमुना क्रॉस कर लेते थे। In his commentaries on the previous chapter, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur described the gopis' search for Krishna after he left the Rasidas. They sought him everywhere, in every cave and kunja of Vraja. And despite feeling overwhelming hopelessness when their attempts failed, they continued their search. Finally, they came to the enchanting bank of the Yamuna River, where they become fully immersed in Sankirtan, a soulful entreaty to Sri Krishna by singing his name and pastimes in the form of the Gita, Gopi Gita. They wept as they sang, certain that only Sankirtan of this kind would ensure Krishna's return to them. The unique feature of this age of Kali is the extraordinary result of Sankirtan. Its practitioner weeping in a mood of separation from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or from Sri Krishna and the gopis and yearning from the core of his heart to their darshan will certainly receive their mercy. Krishna never failed to manifest himself to such a devotee. Each and every verse of the Gopi Gita contains the two distinction mood among the gopis. Submissive, एक तो है दाक्षिण्य, submissive मतलब दाक्षिण, and contrary means Vamya. And Srila Jiva Goswami illustrates both the mood in his commentary. The gopis whose natures are submissive, such as those in Srimati Chandravali's group, sorry, express the feeling of their hearts openly and directly, whereas those whose nature are contrary, such as Srimati Radhika and the gopis in a group, communicate their emotions indirectly. There are four groups of gopis. हमने already discuss किया है: स्वपक्ष, सुर्त, Tathast and Vipaksh, each with different degree of submissiveness and contrariness. Although the word of the gopis in the different group are ostensibly the same in the verse, the meaning and the mood within each verse are diverse. While Srila Sukdev Goswami hid, hid the various deep purpose of these verses as he uttered them, they were later explained in the commentaries of our Acharyas. Srila Sukdev Goswami could not explain everything to what's his name, Parishad Maharaj, because he knew the moment I will take the name of Radharani and the mood of the gopis, the separation and everything, I will immediately go in ecstasy for 6 months. So this person only has 7 days. Parishad Maharaj. For example, Srila Rupa Sukdev Goswami described how, as the gopi sing with the tears gently rolling down their cheeks, they they beseech Krishna to place his lotus hand or feet on their heads or on their breasts. These verses are sung by all the groups of gopis, but the meaning behind them differs. An example of the mood of non-compliance expressed by the gopi in Srimati Radhika's group can be seen when Sri Krishna met with them just before Ras Leela began. Actually, we have not come here to meet with him. They said, we have come to this forest tonight only to behold this. It's beautiful when led by gentle rays of the full moon. We know that you are a very lustful male, but you should know that we are chaste young women who have vowed firm faithfulness to our husbands. We cannot delay here for a single second. You are trying to fill us with fear, telling us that the night is fearsome and wild beasts are roaming about. But we know this is not true. In an attempt to lure us to stay here, you implore us in various ways, but we do not care to hear your pleas. Because every verse of the Gopi Gita contains the mood of both the submissive gopis and the contrary gopis. Each verse can be explained according to the direct meaning or the indirect meaning. Srila Jiva Goswami and Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur reveal this in their commentary. Jiva Goswami and Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur give the example of the first verse of the Gopi in indirect, a poetic speciality found in the several verses. Each of these verses consists of 4 lines, padas, and the first and the seventh syllable of each line begin with the same letter. For example, the opening line of this verse, Jayati Te Dhikam, the first syllable starts with the letter J, and the seventh syllable of the letter is Janmana Vraja. So in the next line, the first syllable is Sharat Indira. The seventh syllable is also Shashwadatrahi. Then Daita Drishyata. Then again DC start हो रहा है. Dekshutavakas. फिर then fourth line में Twai Dhirta Suvas. Then again T. Twam Vichinvate. तो एक तो बड़ा सीक्रेट आप लोगों को समझ में आ गया होगा कि ये जो पोइट्री है कितनी ब्यूटीफुली मेंशन है. ऐसे मैं आपको बताता हूँ. एक मिनट.
प्रभु जी.
हाँ.
हरे. जो
हाँ
अभी
जी.
आपने एक्सप्लेन किया है, जे से शुरू होता है ऐसे करके, इसको दोबारा
हाँ.
एक बार एक्सप्लेन करेंगे प्लीज.
अच्छा, देखो इसमें ऐसे बताया कि देखो जयति तेऽधिकम् जन्मना व्रजा। तो जयति ते धी कम, ये छह शब्द हो गए ना।
हाँ जी।
जयति ते धी कम। जो सातवां शब्द है वो क्या है? जन्मना व्रजा। तो जो पहला शब्द है, सातवां शब्द भी वही है। ठीक है, फिर करते हैं। शरत इंदिरा, आ शरत इंदिरा, ये छह हो गए। तो सातों सिलेबल है। शाश्वत ही। फिर दोबारा शुरू होता है। दयित दृश्यताम। अब ये कितना हो गया? फिर छह स्टेप, छह वर्ड हो गए। और सातों सिलेबल क्या है? दीक्षुतावकाश। तो फिर डी से स्टार्ट हो रहा है। त्वयि धृतासवस् त्वां विचिन्वते आनंद सच्चिदानंद बलदेव मूर्ति बाय। मैं आपको एक और बड़ा अच्छा एग्जांपल दिखाता हूँ इसका। अब, बाय, प्रणमामि सदा सदा, प्रणमामि सदा प्रभु। मैं वो दिखाता हूँ, प्रणमामि सदा। हाँ, हाँ देखो माता जी, बड़ा सुंदर एक भक्ति शिक्षक सिद्धू स्वामी महाराज ने लिखा है। हाँ, सुनना से। सुजन उदरादित पाद युगम। अब यहाँ का आखिरी जो वर्ड है वो युगम है ना, यह है ना, युगम। युग धर्म धुरंधर पात्र वरम। यहाँ पे क्या है? वरम। व इज द लास्ट वर्ड, राइट? वो से लास्ट वर्ड शुरू होता है। तो जो लास्ट वर्ड जिससे शुरू होता है वही वर्ड उन्होंने आगे लिखा। वरदा भयदायक पूज्य पदम। फिर प्रणमामि सदा प्रभुपाद पदम। सुना कभी आपने ये?
नहीं प्रभु जी।
ये श्रील प्रभुपाद पद्म स्तवक का है ये। ठीक है।
हम्म।
भर जानोर्जित सज्जन संग पतिम। अब पतिम में पतिम आ गया यहाँ पे। अब वो नीचे जाके फिर चेंज हो जाता है। पतितादित कारुणिक केक गतिम। अब यहाँ पे गतिम है, तो गति से शुरू होगा फिर। गति वंचित वंचक चिंत्य पदम। फिर वहां से स्टार्ट होगा। प्रणमामि सदा प्रभुपाद पदम। फिर जैसे यहाँ से फिर होता है। अति कोमल कंचन दीर्घ तनुम। फिर यहाँ तनुम से स्टार्ट होगा। तनु निंदित हेम मृणल मदम। फिर मदम से स्टार्ट होगा, मद से। मदनार्युध वंदित चंद्र पदम। प्रणमामि सदा प्रभुपाद पदम। समझ में आया? निज
हाँ।
सेवक तारक रंजी विधुम। विधुम आने के बाद विधुताहित हुंत्र सिंह वरम। फिर वर से वरम जो आ गया। वरणागत बालिस संद पदम। प्रणमामि सदा प्रभु पाद पदम। सुना आपने? तो ये ब्यूटी है। कभी कभी कुछ आचार्य जो है इस तरीके से लिखते हैं ताकि हमें, ना, उनका पोएटिक मूड है वो ग्रास कर सके हम लोग। द लर्नेड पोएट वपोदेवा। वपोदेवा मतलब was a grammarian who lived in the 13th century, huh? Has described such literary device in his famous scholarly treatise मुक्ताफल। पूरा खाओ बेटा, खाओ। मुक्ताफर, ठीक है। तो वपो देव इज नोन एज लीला शुक्र। एक मिनट मालूम। लीला शुक्र, as is Srila Sukdev Goswami, the Shukra who recites the Leela. So Sri Radha Krishna, Srimad Bhagavatam, uh, of Sri Radha Krishna. So some says that it was he and not Srila Vyasadeva who wrote Srimad Bhagavatam. But this idea is incorrect. Our acharyas have informed us that Gopi Gita contains many such specialities that will be revealed to us as we contemplatively study in verses. जैसे अभी मेरे को एक दोस्त एक बड़ा ही अलग सा डिस्क्रिप्शन देके गया तब कथामृतम तप्त जीवनम के ऊपर, और वो सुन के मेरा दिमाग ही घूम गया। मैं अगली बार जब कभी हम उस पर आएंगे टॉपिक तो बताऊंगा आपको मैं, जब मम्मी से बोलूं आने के लिए। तो वी विल नाउ प्रोसीड टू लुक केयरफुली। Now, our acharyas have informed us that Gopi Gita contains many of such specialities that will reveal to us as we contemplatively study its verses. We will now proceed to look carefully at the meaning, both general and hidden, of the various words and phrases in this first verse of the Gopis' appeal to Shri Krishna. Shri Gopi sings, Jayati te dhikam janmana vraja. Jayati means to become glorious or victorious. When we call out Gurudev ki jai ho, Govind ki jai ho, or Tulsi Devi ki jai ho, we are not expressing our hope that they will have victory. The victory of one party automatically implies defeat of the opposing party. He who is conquered is captured and imprisoned by the victor, and having come under his full control, is bound to carry out his every order. The heart and mind of a conditioned soul are in battle with the Sri Hari, Guru, Vaishnav, Vrindadevi, and all other transcendental personalities. A condition, a conditioned soul who aspires to be a devotee laments his condition and pray, my uncontrolled heart and mind are like demon, and therefore I have no desire to serve Krishna, Guru, and Vaishnavas. Gurudev ki jai actually means, oh Gurudev, please conquer my rebellious heart and mind so that they have no choice but to obey your every command. O Gurudev, having conquered my heart, do as you please with me. Make me your servant. Make me yours. Jayati te dhikam janma navraja. The word adhikam means exceedingly. The Gopi said, Krishna, oh most beloved Krishna, Daita. Your birth in this land of Raja has made it extremely more glorious than Swarga, heaven or Brahmaloka, and topmost heavenly realm in this universe. What to speak of the heavenly planets, Vraja has become even more glorious than the spiritual realm of Vaikuntha. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur comments elsewhere that if Srila Sukdev Goswami had been in external consciousness, when he spoke this verse to Parishad Maharaj, he would have tried to please him by stating that Shri Krishna took birth in Mathura. Parishad Maharaj was born in the dynasty of Krishna's relatives in Mathura as the grandson of Krishna's cousin Arjun, and therefore he would be most pleased to hear about Krishna's intimate relationship with Mathura. But here, Srila Sukdev Goswami did not say that Krishna was born in Mathura. Absorbed in internal consciousness, he revealed the actual fact by the words of Janmana Vraja. He stated of the Gopis emanating from his lotus mouth is the most substantial evidence that Krishna indeed took birth in Gokul in Vraja. Because Mathura is a Puri. Puri is not considered the part of Vraja in one way. ठीक है शयत इंदिरा शाश्वतत्री the gopi continues क्या कंटिन्यू करती हैं गोपियां because you have taken birth in Vraja the goddess of fortune Lakshmi has left Narayan in Vaikuntha and has come to serve you here in Vrindavan. From the time you were born, she has been sweeping and decorating the residence of Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Maiya and serving Giriraj, Govardhan, Kamnivan, Varsana, Charan Pahadi, the bank of Yamuna River, and all the narrow passageway and kunjas of Vraja in the same way. She does so because she wants to serve the places of your divine pastimes. Vraja is not only more glorious and opulent than Vaikuntha because of the beauty of Lakshmi's decoration, but it is more glorious in wealth and in every other way. Sri Brahma Samhita confirms that although Vaikuntha is more glorious than all other realms, Golok is still superior. Golok namnini jidhamni chalet tasya Devi Mahesha Haridham Suteshu Teshu. ठीक है The material world is located below all other realms. Above it is the abode of Lord Shiva. Above Mahesh Dham is Lord Narayan's abode. And above all of them is Krishna's own abode, Golok. In this first verse, the gopis utter the word Vrajaha and Atra, which means here in Vraja. Thus, other reason Vraja is more glorious than Vaikuntha is that Krishna took birth in Vraja, whereas no one takes birth in Vaikuntha. These words also indicates that Sri Krishna's birth in Vraja is not the sole reason for his glory. The word Vraja also means that which moves around. And by using it in this verse, the gopis imply in Vraja, you wander freely running and frolicking here and there as you perform your countless loving pastimes. You cannot do this in Vaikuntha. In Vaikuntha, you have no parents. Whereas here in Vraja, you are the son of Nanda Baba, Yashoda Maiya. So, moreover, here you honor numerous persons as father and mother. You are not satisfied with just one mother and father. The truth is illustrated in the pastimes of Lord Brahma stealing Krishna's friends and calves. When Brahma stole the cowherd boys and calves, Krishna manifested himself as all the cowherd boys and tasted the parental love of many fathers and mothers. So he also manifested himself as all the calves. And thus, millions of cows become his mother. So his appetite for parental affection was still not satiated, sorry. However, and therefore, he went from door to door, playfully stealing butter and yogurt from each house in order to elicit further motherly love from the elderly gopis. Sweet pastimes such as these never take place in Vaikuntha. In Vaikuntha, Krishna cannot steal butter. So in Braja, Sri Krishna takes the cow out to graze in the forest and pasturing ground, whereas no such pastimes occur in Vaikuntha. Hmm. Hmm. He plays with unlimited cowherd boys, but in Vaikuntha there is no sporting with loving friends. ठीक है तो मतलब आई वर्शिप गोविंदा मतलब बता रहे हैं कि ये जो श्लोक था वो लोग का नाम नहीं धाम चले तो दस्या तो यहाँ फिर नोट दिया हुआ है कि अकॉर्डिंग टू एक्सपर्ट सॉरी आई वर्शिप गोविंदा द permanent lord who is always served with great reverence and affection by 100,000 of Lakshmis of gopis. ठीक है according to expert opinion, Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, is subordinate expansion of Srimati Radhika, as Krishna has numerous expansions of Vishnu Murtis. So his pleasure potentially Radhika also has innumerable expansions of goddesses of fortune. Therefore, the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi, is eager to be elevated to the position of the Gopi. ठीक है तो क्या कह रहे हैं कि इन व्रजा मिलियन ऑफ लक्ष्मीज गोपीज पार्टिसिपेट इन Rasa Leela. While in Vaikuntha there is only one Lakshmi and no Rasa Leela, in which there are endless forests and other places of enchantment, whereas in Vaikuntha we do not see such beautiful places. It is not described anywhere that Vaikuntha has fragrant flowers comparable to those in Vraja, either in this forest or in Yamuna River or in Giriraj Govardhan. For these reasons and more, Vraja exceeds the excellence of Vaikuntha. Shayat Indira. As mentioned earlier, Indra is another name of Lakshmi. To the beloved consort of Lord Narayan, the word Indira refers to both wealth and the goddess of wealth. Shri Lakshmi and the gopis thus indicates that both are present in Braja. They say Brahma, Shankara, and all other demigods worship Indira, the mistress of Vaikuntha, in order to receive the blessings. Yet in Braja, the queen of Vaikuntha takes it upon herself to perform countless menial services. In truth, it is not possible for Lakshmi Devi to enter Braja, but the gopis speaks in this way because they are intoxicated with prema. They are simply describing Vrindavan, which is so sweet and fragrant that Vaikuntha and realm of majesty and opulence cannot compare to even participate in its dust. This is this is the purport of their statement, Shayat Indira Shashvadatrahi. With the madness of prema, the gopis continues in Vrindavan Indra, always present and continually giving her abundant blessings. Thus, all the Vrajvasis, including the birds, animals, creepers, trees, as well as the men and women, both old and young, sink deeply in the ocean of bliss. बहुत bliss है यार में. In the midst of the boundless happiness, we gopis alone endure unbearable heartache and weep. No one in the past has ever felt the distress that we feel now at present. No one is distressed as us, and in the future, no one will ever be distressed. Often someone says, you gopis are dear to Krishna. Then someone else, we also consider ourselves to be so. Why then have you left us weeping? This cannot begin to understand. We explore, we implore you to return and delight us all. We are your gopis. You are accepted as your very own, and you see ourselves as yours. Tavakaha. It may seem that this verse, which expresses the word "we are yours," is spoken by the gopis in Chandravali's party. Ordinarily, Srimati Radhika and the gopis in her party never feel they belong to Krishna and thus never speak like this. Rather, they see that Krishna is rightfully theirs. Yet, a careful uh, analysis of this verse reveals that in the anguish of separation from their beloved, Srimati Radhika and her gopis may speak like this as well. So the word Drishyatam has two deep meanings, both of which are hidden. According to the interpretation, Drishyata means please come before us to, to us so that we can see you. Alternatively, according to another interpretation, it means you must look at us and see us. Drishyatam. Just once. We pray that you will. Krishna asked them in the commentary of Gopi Gita, Srila Jiva Goswami and Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur Pass sometimes write, if Krishna says, Krishna may say, or even Krishna says, as if he is speaking with the gopis. It is understood by such wording that gopis are not with Krishna directly. Rather, they are so absorbed in meditating on him in their mood of separation that they actually see him before them and converse with him. जैसे होता है ना आदमी सोचते 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 अपने आप से बात करने लग जाता है जैसे मेरे को सपोज कमल पे बड़ा गुस्सा आ रहा है और मैं सोच रहा हूँ कमल जो है आएगा तो मैं उसको ये बोलूंगा वो बोलूंगा ऐसे बोलूंगा वैसे बोलूंगा। तो एकदम से मैं बोल पड़ता हूँ कमल तू बड़ा ही नालायक है और मैंने गुस्से में एकदम से ये बात बोली और ये एग्जीक्यूशन हो गया लेकिन कमल तो वहां पर है ही नहीं तो ही एक्चुअली अपीयर्स टू देम इन देयर हार्ट so it is very difficult to understand the mood of the gopis unless we receive their mercy ठीक है so drishyam also has a very deep meaning कि या तो प्लीज कम बिफोर अस सो दैट वी कैन सी यू लेकिन जो गोपियां जो दूसरे भाव में है वो बोलेंगी यू मस्ट लुक एट अस एंड सी अस जस्ट वंस वी प्रे दैट यू विल वन डे डू दैट एंड कृष्णा सेड टू देम व्हाई आर यू प्रेइंग टू मी इन दिस वे बिकॉज वी आर डाइंग एंड व्हाई आर यू डाइंग because you're not seeing such a gopi as us. You should see us and thus make your eyes successful. But Krishna is saying, why? Then gopis are saying, seeing us will fulfill the purpose of your having eyes. And you will consider, oh, I have never before beheld such a wondrous sight. In the previous chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, the gopis express this same mood in the glorification of Krishna's sweet flute song. At that time, they told him, the eyes of one who witnesses you casting sidelong glances at us, as our eyes simultaneously perform archan of you, are fully successful. You wistfully gaze at Srimati Radhika as she plays your bamboo flute and looks towards you with sidelong glances. As those glances strike and bewilder you, you nearly fall to ground in a faint. Your peacock feather crown totters and falls, and your yellow shawl slips as well. भगवान के कपड़े भी गिरने शुरू हो जाते हैं. Now again in Gopi Gita, the gopis tell Krishna that by seeing them, he will make his eyes successful. To this he replies, what is so special about seeing you today? I can see you tomorrow or the day after or at any other time. No. Our youthful beauty may leave at any moment, never to return because of separation from you. So it is written in Bhakti Vinod Thakur's Kirtan name, Shri Radha Krishna Vigyapti. Yelo je divas na आशिबे यार अबे कृष्णा ही हवे उपाय. चलो देखते हैं क्या बोलते हैं यहाँ पे. ये लो. गिलो जे दिवस ना आशिबे. ओके, उसको हम लोग बाद में सर्च करते हैं, फिर लिरिक्स नहीं मिल रहे। मेरा सारे बुक्स हैं ये, उसमें है ये वैसे, ये रहा। Oh my God, not this one. Sorry. Anyways, we'll play this Radha Krishna Vigyapti. एक बार और दोबारा सर्च करते हैं, राधा कृष्णा। ये श्लोक ये मैंने बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ा हुआ है, याद नहीं आ रहा मुझे कहाँ पे था। गेले जो दिवस ना आशीबे यार, एवे कृष्ण नहीं हमें उपाय। मुझे लगता नहीं कि ये ऐसे सर्च होगा, एक बार लास्ट टाइम देख लेते हैं, फिर देन वी विल नहीं होगा। ना शिवे यार, टाइम वेस्ट हो रहा, कुछ नहीं होगा, सॉरी। ना आशी आ बाय, you know, you know, something. Anyways, we'll find out in next class and then I'll tell you the proof. So, जैसे कि गेलो जो दिवस ना आसिबे यार, अबे कृष्णा की हवे उपाय। हाँ, सिर्फ गोपियां रो रही हैं सेपरेशन में। Absorb the mood of the gopis, he indicates today we are fit, lovely, sweet, and beautiful to the extreme, and our bodies are soft and pregnant. But this youthful splendor can leave us at any time. It may gone by tomorrow. तो जब हम कल बूढ़ी हो जाएंगे और हमारे में देखने में कुछ बचेगा नहीं, तो हाउ आर वी गोइंग टू सर्व यू? एक्चुअली में दिस शुड बी द मूड ऑफ अ वैष्णवा, एवरी वैष्णवा, कि मैं अभी जवान हूँ और मेरे अंदर ब्यूटीफुलनेस है, मेरे में ताकत है, तो आई शुड बी सर्विंग द लॉर्ड। तो जैसे ही मैं बूढ़ा होऊंगा, मेरे बाल सफेद होंगे, हाँ मेरी दाढ़ी आ जाएगी, या फिर मेरे को अलग अलग तरीके की बीमारियां लग जाएंगी, तो हाउ एम आई गोइंग टू सर्व द लॉर्डशिप? तो ये एक मूड जो है साधक का भी होना चाहिए, और साधक को इसी मूड के हिसाब से भजन करना चाहिए। इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। और जो लैकिंग होती है नॉर्मली हमारे लाइफ के अंदर, वो यही होती है कि हम इस पर्टिकुलर भाव को समझ नहीं पाते हैं, यू नो। The last word in the verse of Vichinvate, which means search. The gopis tell Krishna, we have been searching for you, overwhelmed by unendurable separation. Why are you searching for me? Only to show ourselves to you. The gopis reply, no one in this world is as beautiful and sweet as we are. If you see us just once, your eyes and yourself and yourself will have attained full success. Just to make your life successful, we want you to see us. So why do you speak like this? Krishna is asking. We have accepted you to be our very own, they say, and you have taken us to be yours. So we are feeling pain for you, not for us. Soon the most precious treasure of our incomparable youthful beauty will be gone. And what will happen? And if we have not shown that beauty to you before it disappears, we will die. We are yours, but you have not yet seen us. This is why we are feeling such intense separation from you. तो ये जो गोपियों का मूड है, यही मूड एक साधक का भी होना चाहिए कि मुझे भगवान जितना टाइम मेरे पास बचा है ना, मैं उसमें आपकी भजन भजन कर लूँ। प्लीज आप सारे के सारे एनवायरनमेंट, सारे के सारे सिचुएशन कंड्यूसिव बनाओ ताकि मैं भक्ति आपकी कर सकूं। इट्स नॉट बी कि लाइक जब ये होगा तो मैं भक्ति करूंगा, जब वो होगा तो मैं भक्ति करूंगा। भक्ति के साथ साथ थोड़ी बहुत तो यार यू नो मन की इच्छाएं पूरी करने की तो कुछ ना कुछ थोड़ा बहुत तो होना चाहिए। ये होना चाहिए, वो होना चाहिए, सब जो है ना फैनाटिज्म, ये सब डेविएशंस है। यहाँ पे कह रही गोपियां, यू हैव ऑल, कृष्ण कह रहे हैं, बिकम मैड वुमेन, उन्मादिनी, उन्मादिनी। Krishna replies, why else would you speak in this way? There is a word of difference between the madness of an ordinary person of this world and Unmad of the gopis. The heart of a mad person is completely empty, whereas the Unmad that takes place in the heart of the gopis is caused by waves of ever fresh transcendental love for Krishna as it rises in their heart. If we have become mad women, Gopi says, you are fully to blame. We are not, it's not our fault. It's you who have made us like this. Krishna, if you are actually suffering and feeling as much separation as you say, why are you not dying? Because of you. We are nearly die, but we cannot die. We are simply fluttering छटपट। यानी कि हम लोग हिंदी में छटपट का मतलब क्या होता है? फिश की तरह, मछली की तरह तड़प रही हैं हम, छटपट। Krishna then point out that the reality true prema cannot exist in all the 14 planetary system created by Brahma. The one who really has prema dies at once. He tells the gopis, even if one who has it does not die, he becomes mad and useless in this world. So how it is that you have remained alive? The fact that you are still alive, living is conclusive proof that here is no prema in your hearts. The gopis replied with the word Dhritashva. Dhita means sustain, and Ashva means life here. If we could die, we certainly would. They say, but we have either given our life to you or you have stolen it. In any case, our life here are presently residing in you, and that is why we do not die. It brings you full satisfaction to see us burning in the fire of separation and sorrow. Because our life heirs resides in you, they also feel complete happiness. Had they been in our own bodies, our life heirs would have been burned long ago. The sole purpose is going out of our sight was to see us suffer. Our suffering is what you want. This is what places you. If we are to die, we would receive no pleasure at all. For no one can suffer on your account as we do. As most of Srila Jiva Goswami's commentary in this verse is similar to that of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, we will discuss only the specialities of these explanations. Srila Jiva Goswami explained the gopis' use of the word Daita, which has several meanings. One meaning is beloved, and another is full of mercy. The gopi says, we pangs of separation we are feeling from you are unbearable. With these words, they imply the second meaning. Seeing us in the condition, you should be merciful to us, for you are Daita, who possess the treasure of mercy. He gives yet another explanation of the word Daita, which took form from the poet Krira Swami. Daita chitta adite iti daita. One who takes another person's heart is called daita. According to this meaning, the gopi utters this word imply you are daita because you have taken our heart. Please return that stolen property now. Daita also means lover and one who can give up everything for his beloved. Shajiv Goswami explains that as the gopi sings his verse, they weep so that Krishna will hear them and bestow his mercy upon them. Mercy especially comes to those who bitterly weep for it in this way. A child who cries with full feeling evokes the mercy of his parents, who stops everything and attend to this need. The gopis do not sing their song for longing with the forest. There's a trees and mountains would have obstructed the sound of their love, their voices. They have come out of the forest and are sitting down on the bank of the Yamuna. Now, wherever Krishna might be, he would hear them weeping, and certainly he would be unable to check himself from coming before them. The first verse of Gopi Gita is the Gopis Mangla Charan, their auspicious opening. As their song continues, the extraordinary sweetness of the mood continually increases. Throughout the rest of the song, they will speak astonishing words. Huh? Even. They will speak astonishingly verses full of sublime hidden meanings, and the person hearing and reading them will be able to grasp the purpose in accordance with the realization or qualification. By absorbing oneself in the internal devotional practice, these meanings are revealed in one's heart. For a pure devotee, fresh realization of these verses come to him every time he reads them. On one day, certain profound came, meaning come into his heart, and few days later, even more meanings and moods are revealed to him. At first sight, it may seem that these verses can only be explained in one way, but exalted, self-realized devotees of Krishna who are constantly engaged in relishing Krishna's to him are able to derive the verses many deep imports within their heart. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is experiencing such ever fresh mood, and in fact, no one can realize and explain this subject matter as he has. Hari Om Tat Sat. ज्यादा नहीं हो गया? हरि बोल, बोलो भाई, गायब हो गए.
नहीं, ज्यादा नहीं हुआ है, लेकिन थोड़ा सा मतलब अगर टाइमली हो जाए तो, क्योंकि फिर वहाँ पे आजकल गोपी गीत वगैरह सब होता है ना, दीपदान वगैरह, तो इसलिए थोड़ा सा, बाकी तो ज्यादा तो नहीं हुआ। 1 घंटा तो होता ही क्लास है, अब तो क्या है, उतना ही हुआ है प्रभु जी, ठीक है। टाइम तो 6, 6:15 के आसपास से तो शुरू किया हमने टाइम, आई मीन
हाँ.
क्लास। अच्छा
ठीक
प्रभु
है.
जी, यूट्यूब ऑफ कर दो जरा, 1 मिनट।
मान शंकर पत्र के पास